Fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Got it. Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Taking stock. Oh, whiffs the throw. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Next hit will end the round. Feeling out the spacing. The jump in is denied. Throws them to negate the block. Player one chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Going in, they're going for the super art. Player one needs to hold out, comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Pops them with a shorty. Scrapping it out up close. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Jump! Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. What'll happen here? Player one holds a super art. One chance here may end this match. Burnout activates. They're going for the super art. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Round one. Fight.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? All right. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What's the play here? Uses a drive parry against the attack. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? Player one chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player two KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shoots off a fireball up close. The counter is blocked. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. What'll happen here? The boy's getting stuck in the corner somehow. Jump? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive replaces. Drives it back, misses. Ooh. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Noticeable life lead. It wraps it up with a decisive combo. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Smart play with the throw. Closes the gap. Both fighters are raring to go. Ooh, you never know throws them. Player two can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. What are they gonna do? Meets them air to air. Jumps. There's a burnout. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. A real test of nerves here. Chuck the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Gets it the perfect fireball range. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. Player one needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. Here comes the corner pressure. Denies the jump in. It is over. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Cross up attack. Oh, says no to the impact. Jumps in. They trade. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Blocks the jump in. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Trying to read each other here? We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Gets him! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jump? Are they going to be able to set up with the jump in? Blocks it. Sure you can in there. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Both fighters are raring to go. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Amazing! If this unleashes some big damage, Wow reads the counterattack. Getting up close and personal. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. It's the goddess of the hunt. I've heard of some love, but not like this. Not like this. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. This may turn into a big chance. I can't believe it. Dangerous range here. A projectile to say, get off of him. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Gets it the perfect fireball range. The reaction is on display. Ugh, take a seat.